And here we are back on IGS. Moving my microphone to be better understood. There we go. Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. I'm not muted. Right, so we're here in IGS, and unless I'm remembering incorrectly, I should be a 3-dan now, yes. That's the thing with IGS. It does adjust your rank periodically. In the beginning, it adjusts it not quite as fast as KGS does, thank God, but it does adjust you after 5 games, as you can see here. So let's see if we can't get ourselves a 3-dan game, and this game is going to be, what am I looking for? My mind is not working. Here we go. I don't know, this game is going to be, I don't know, something weird, I think. Something weird indeed. Let's see, 1/10, weaker, stronger, 19, that sounds about right. Because I've had a request, oh my god. 1 second while I get this in view. Hi. Alright, I'm white. That's not good. I had a request to play Sanrinsei. Do I dare play it as white anyway to fulfill that? Okay, I can't. It's completely impossible. I can't do this. I have to play again after this. Unfortunate. But someone requested me to play Sanrinsei in my next game. I would if I was black. Right now I'm not, so I'll have to do something different instead. Let's see what we got here. What's he going to do? He's going to pull back. Oh, he goes for this weird, I don't know what it is or if it makes any sense whatsoever. In fact, I want you guys to drop a comment if you've seen this legitimately in a pro game. Because when I look at this, I see that he thinks that this is a 3/4 stone and he's trying to create a Chinese variation here, which he isn't. So, but they have to be getting this from somewhere. They have to be getting this from somewhere. So, yeah, drop me a comment if you know where they got this. Was this actually played? Is this a thing? Do I have to go back and study this? Do let me know. Do let me know. Because I've been seeing it entirely too much for me to completely dismiss it as a mistake that everyone's doing. So yeah, might hear me twice for a second. Alright, never mind, I'm muted. Alright, so what are we going to do instead? I approached high and he alright. 2-space pincer. Nothing unusual about that, I guess. Let's go with this. And you can probably hear me clicking on my other monitor because I'm not currently signed into my channel and I really should be. I can remember my password and it wasn't that. Okay, it wasn't that either. Alright, it was that. 3rd time's a charm. Or was that 4th? I don't know. But, alright, he wanted to pincer me 2-space, so I'm just gonna settle here. All nice and happy like. I don't mind settling. Settling's fine with me. What is he gonna do? What is he going to do? It is a 1/10, so he has plenty of time to decide just what he wants to do. I'm thinking I can pincer here, I can hit his 3/3, I can approach on either side that I want to, I can shoulder hit, I can cap. This potential area, there's so much here that, like, this, I want to know about that. I really do want to know about this right here. I want to know. Alright, so he goes off into normal variation. I'm going to Hane to make certain that we can't. I don't want to do the whole ladder variation and what have you. He plays the Hane. Is that normal? That's not normal, is it? That can't be normal. I'm used to the thing. And then the thing, and then the thing. But this thing, I don't know about this thing. What to do here instead? Guess I'll just live here in the corner. Whatever, I don't care. I just want Sensei anyway. And then if I do this, he's going to cut, and then I have to Atari, and then he connects. So I could go here instead. And then he's going to Atari, and then I Atari, then he takes, then I connect. And then I'm still out. And undercutting, and things of that good nature. But maybe I should just let him. Oh, bad teaching thoughts. So bad teaching thoughts. The minute that even went through my head, I knew where that came from. That's a teaching thought. It's like, I'll take a local loss just to keep things interesting. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm fine with this, I think. Maybe. Let's check my channel real fast to make certain that everything is nice and smooth on my recording. Alright, everything looks okay. Isn't white missing a move at 06? Not when I attach like this. So is he going to play... He should play down here. He should approach right now. That's what he ought to do. He should, like, approach here. This is fine. Don't worry about this. If he does this, I'm going to do that. Ooh, too slow. Too slow. I'm just going to take my enclosure, though, make certain that he can't follow it up with a good move later on, because this was the right move for him, because this is immortal, yeah? There's no way I'm going to feasibly be able to kill this ever, unless he ignores, like, this move, and that move, and that move, and lets me surround him. So, I mean, I need, like, all of those moves to kill him. So in all of those moves, I'm pretty certain that he's going to respond once. So it's never going to be able to kill this black crew. So we should just go ahead and extend. If I want to make myself weak, that's fine. If I'm making myself weak, then I'm not getting territory, and I'm getting something that he can attack forever and ever and ever. All that is good. I've got messages that I think I might have to respond to. That's not good. Alright. So he hits my 3/3 because he's greedy. This is bad. This wanted to develop. And now I have a choice. I can say I'm going to block you and use this influence to really hurt this, or I can just say, yeah, whatever, I'll let you connect, and then I'll just take a large point for myself. Alright, let's try to read out what happens. Usually, at many levels of Go, and by many levels I mean up to, let's say, 1 dan, 2 dan, somewhere around there, you only really need to read either one move ahead or one Joseki ahead. Specifically, very, very simple Joseki. Like right here, I know that if I turn, then Joseki is for him to play the Tiger Mouth. I'm going to Atari. He's going to connect. I'm going to get Sentei. Where am I going to play Sentei? Maybe along here on the left. So he gets Sentei. Now, the question then becomes, if I was black, where would I want to take Sentei? And do I like that board still? So I'm reading this out, taking my extension. I'm fine with that. That's cool. Enclosure, extension, pretty decent group. Got this going on here on the right-hand side for some more points. Good, 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 good. But do I like where he can take Sentei? Because this is pretty strong now. Cutting this off loses some meaning if I do that. And then I guess he encloses? Not sure if I like that quite so much. I got the extension. He has to extend. I can pincer. So I can still get back into this area. This is hard to develop. And this is still potentially open for an invasion to a shoulder hit. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. So now I've got an enclosure, I've got an extension from that enclosure. He's going to take Sentei and probably make an enclosure of his own off his 4-4 here, maybe here. This I don't think is the right direction. I think he has to play here. I think that's the best move right now. Or maybe play the knight off me to see how I'm going to respond. And if I respond high, maybe throw in a low. See if you can invade there. Maybe do it immediately and then back off. But then I get Sentei and I can go and approach here and try to make this area large. Alright, what do we have here? He's going to just do that. Okay. I'm going to respond normally. Now he should push, I'm going to block, he's going to clamp, I'm going to connect, he's going to back off, and then I get Sentei. Okay, he's not going to do that. Well, it's kind of like he did that. He left this out, and this is kind of an important move. I mean, there's no reason not to take it. I'm not gonna, if he tries to take my quarter, I'm not going to be like, no, I want to get a third line wall here instead. And then just give up my corner when he's already got this area here that I can't expand from now. So that's kind of weird, right? Kind of weird, a little bit, maybe, just a touch. All right, what do we do? I can extend. Extension's cool. Extension's cool. Can approach, and if he does that. Alright, that's interesting. Let's approach. Let's approach. Let's approach. Let's approach. Kind of want to just hit his 3-3 and be like, territory game, man. Yeah. This'll work. Attack something. Make this game a bit interesting. Why not? I can't think of a reason. Can you? Because it's really, really bad. Alright, good reason. That one works. Alright. Huh. Gonna go into his corner, I guess. Oh, we're not going into the corner. Except we are. Alright. I actually like his move. Mine was a little bit greedy. Okay. He's right. That was a little bit greedy. A little bit greedy. A little bit greedy. I completely agree. Completely agree. That one, not so good, man. Not so good. But I'll just settle here. Just kind of nod my head. Like, yeah, you're right. I should have really backed out to attack your stone. This S16 wasn't the greatest move on the board. Like, yeah, that makes sense. I'll go with it. I'll go with it. You should play the 3-3 now, and then I'm going to extend, and then you're going to back off, and I'm going to protect my cut point, and you're going to turn, and I'm going to protect my cut point again, and then you're going to connect, and I'm going to have Sentane, I'm going to go elsewhere. Maybe down here. I don't know. This game isn't very interesting. We need to do something really serious against this group, because it's like the only group that we're going to have to attack, because this is going to be completely settled now that I just derped this up utterly. This is interesting. I kind of want to just settle. I mean, I could play here. Nah, screw it. I just want to settle. I should have, but I didn't. So forget all that. Just settle. Who cares? Just settle. How are we going to play this group? I can cap it. What's a cap going to give me? What is the cap going to give me? I don't really know what the cap's going to give me. Which way is this group going to run? It can attach to here and probably settle. Okay, I can throw in. And then I get that. Then he just jumps out, maybe. I go here, he goes there. I cap, he's probably going to attach. I'm going to go up. Thing is, where does this go when I surround him? What am I going to do in the middle? There's nothing of any interest in the center at all. And if I push him into the middle, that's good for him. Oh dear. Don't really see a really awesome way to attack anything. Or if I go here, he's going to go there. And then I gotta back off, and then he can attach. And he's really gonna settle. Forget it. I'm just gonna take away his base. Maybe if I punch him out in the middle, something cool will happen. Maybe. I really do miss music when I'm streaming these games. Oh, no, you're not. Now we've got something interesting here. All right. Honey, which way? He didn't just sack it, he's trying to turn around and get Sentei and then come back and kill this and be like, ha, I lived. Oh, almost a good move. Alright, if I go down, he goes up, I go over. If I go up, he goes under. And then I do what? And then I throw in... I could throw in, I guess, Atari. But that gets this group really under... I don't like that. This group can't really survive all that, I don't think. And for what? Just these stones? Doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot. I kind of like the idea of giving him 2 cut points. But I kind of... Oh my god, I forgot all about Bioyomi. I forgot. I'm in a weird one. Alright then. Time to go under. That's a bit more interesting. Alright, so I've got 3 moves in 20 seconds it must be played, or I'm going to lose on time. I can do that, right? I'm going to turn here. Going to turn there. I'm going to Atari. Or semi-Atari, as a student of mine used to say. In preparation for Atari. They have to play again. They have to. This is not alive yet. If I hum it here, you're dead. So you have to go there, I connect, you go there, and then I'm going to Atari you again, I guess. Then you have to connect. So I get this wall, I get this territory. You're on the second line, that's not too bad. But what am I doing with this influence? I guess I'm going to play here? I guess that's the goal. Oh, and I still have to play the game after this too, because I have to get that Sanrinsei game in. Is there any reason to respond to that? Let's Atari, not Atari. Why do I keep saying Atari? Let's attach. That's fine with me. My shape is okay. Guess I'll Atari. See that? Now that's an Atari. I'm not 3'd on here for nothing. I know what an Atari is when I see it. Alright. That's an Atari. Yeah. Guess I'll follow up my move. And I guess I'll connect. And that's probably a bad idea. I should have probably played that move. It's a lot larger. And then there's Aji here too that to contend with, and that's pretty good too. And then if she pushes up and I Hane, we get into a Ko over this cutting crap. So much I don't want to deal with. That, I think, was small. So let's try and hook up. Large move. One that you don't really want to play, you know, ever. I don't think I can die here. It's not pretty, but I think I'm good. Crap. This is exactly what I didn't want. I don't like this stupid Ko at all. Guess I'll connect. Why not? Don't want to lose that per se, so I'm going to extend, because I don't believe I have threats good enough to answer him. Let's see what you're going to do now. And I got a lot of middle stuff. Middle stuff is good, right? I like middle stuff. He's got like second line stuff. That's not very good stuff. Welcome to the Ko. So he takes, I fix, he encloses. Atari! Connect! Connect! Has to fix. Not quite what I was thinking of. I'm gonna just connect down up here, I think. Okay. I think I'll cut this group then. I don't really care what he's doing. I mean, is he gonna try to hook up these stones? None of it's alive, right? So, okay. He has to connect up this way. If he connects up this way, I'm gonna do that. That's what I said you couldn't do. I think he's self-destructing, is what we're seeing here. Because he had a potential really large area here. Now it's kind of gone. I'll go here. He can go... Hilatari. I'll connect, and then he connects. And then I go there, then he connects, and then I get to cut through? I don't know. I don't really care. Let's just go out here then. Now the real question, can this group live that I'm blatantly putting into trouble? I really wonder about that. Let's find out. Because we can see his territory. His territory is here, and his territory is here. My territory is here. I think mine's a little bit larger than his at the moment. My territory's coming from here, a little bit up there, this, whatever this makes, and Comey. His territory is coming from the second line, and this little patch here, which can still be reduced, and about nothing that's going to be in the center now. Further, I don't care about these cutting stones, and I will gladly give them away if I need to, as long as I get to destroy that little patch of territory that was his only hope of anything. Because I don't see any reason not to. I mean, why would I want to save 3 stones that are in the middle of the board and don't mean anything? This is his only territory now, so it's useless. I don't see it as being very large. He needs to come out right here, right now, and try to make this area as large as possible. That's the only thing that he can do. Jump, 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 jump! He didn't do it. He's being too greedy. He doesn't realize what he's got to do. He's got one goal here. All you need to do, man, is make this area large. From here to here, it's a large swath of territory. It's your main. It's your main. You can't let me get in there, and I will. My next move is going to be a shoulder hit on your 4th line. Bit weird, but gets me in the center. And potentially it gets to start reviving this stuff. This, however, I don't think is going to live ever. So, you know how I said that there was no way that this was ever dying? I'd like to take a moment and change that into, holy crap, this just died. He invaded here, and this died as a result. That's not good. He'll get 2 stones, though, if he wants them. I mean, you can take these. This guy is not a weak player. He is a little bit too interested in what I'm doing, though. I mean, we saw this one move, and I'm certain in review he'd probably be able to see it himself. But, oh my god, I could just have made this huge area here and have White completely concerned about what I'm doing. Instead, I did the exact opposite. I turned around, I invaded him because I was worried about what he was doing and not the other way around. I mean, we've all had moments like those in our games, right? Especially in review, where we just knew we did the wrong thing. It's like there was a variation that was really, really good, and we just did the exact opposite of it. Alright, so we resign the game. Is there a tell window? I thought there was. Thanks for the game. Let's go ahead and review this, I guess. I don't like resizing this constantly. Tell you what, 1 second. Let's go to here. Let's add screen region. And there we go. Now it's perfectly resized. Okay, so we both said hello. That's important. We both were good manner here. Played white. And again, to reiterate, this, if you've actually seen this played in a pro game, specifically more than once, not just, something someone tested and then decided never to do ever again, but if you actually see like this in a string of pro games, do link them in my comments. I'm most interested because, again, I've seen this so many times, and it just seems that I'm seeing it too many times for it to be just a mistake that they think that they're playing the micro Chinese. So, I don't know. This I usually see here, and then I'll Atari, and then I gotta connect. And then we'll play a variation like this, maybe. Or they'll cut here instead, and then I have a choice. How am I gonna play? I guess I can play it this way. And then they can Hane here, and then I'll connect. And then we've got this whole thing that we can worry about. A lot of Aji here. This is a nice variation to go over. He did that instead. There we go. So I did this. And yeah, that's too small. Because this never should have died. This group here, the one thing I said would never die in this game, yeah, it really shouldn't. Because if I pincer here, this is all still very, very weak. I would happily either consider just jumping out and attacking the entire bottom side, or even if I just wanted to play territorially, I'm alright with just reapproaching instead, playing a variation like this, and then just dealing with the Aji that's there. I'm okay with that. I'm good. There's a lot of Aji in white's position. Yeah, fine. Got Aji here still. Got Aji coming in. Got Aji underneath. There's just Aji coming out our ears here. So he plays here, which is kind of small. Normally, I'd probably want to play this, because starting to connect under. So what are you going to do? You're going to just ignore me? You're going to play elsewhere and potentially let me connect up here later on? I'm not going to do that, right? Too small. This is better. If you're aiming at that 3-3 and you think maybe you want to play there later, do this. This would be more normal for this move, as L17 is on the board. But yeah, just play this. Just play this. Because what am I going to do? Am I going to ignore you? Okay, let's say I ignore you. Not that. Let's do something else. I ignore you because, I don't know, S1 is really, really huge right now. Then, fine. 3-3, right? We all know it's a variation. We all know I can't block this way. We know this because we're awesome and we study games. And we know that this little wall for white really sucks right now. We all know this. All I can do is play here. Let him connect. That's all I can do. Try to get large left-hand side or something. So that S1 move had better be huge. respond. And they get to keep playing elsewhere. That's cool too, right? So instead he plays here. I don't know. I kind of like him playing this instead. Because if I play here and solidify, he's the one that can build a large area, not me, right? I mean, he can build, try to build an area here. He can try to build an up here. Where am I going to build up? I can build up, this, I guess? But this area is a lot smaller than the huge area he's threatening here. So that's not good, yeah? I can't play this kind of game. But this is fine. This is not a bad move. This is a little bit unusual. This is normal because if I play here, almost the same thing as what we played in the actual game, only later on, this is Sente, because I can't ignore the fact that he has got all of these nice moves to just go ahead and connect up and make my corner worth absolutely nothing. So when I attach here, I can't do that. I gotta play here. He gets to come back, and then connecting under is kind of, you know, good endgame. But he didn't do that. He just jumped out instead. Oops, not that. You. There we go. I went here, and then yeah, this is a good move. I like this move for him a lot. This is a really good game. A really good move for him, because he could have made this so much worse. If I could have made this worse if I, you know, just backed off and tried to attack this area. But I didn't do this. I went to his corner because I was greedy, and he called me on it. It's like, nope, that's not the right move for you. You shouldn't have done that, because then I can make my stone stronger by attaching to you. Never, ever, ever going to get to attack me here now. That's good. That's good for him. Good for him. Good for him. I like this, but I don't like the continuation. I'd rather go in this and then maybe get shape here or something. Should be fine. I don't like the attachment for reasons that I can't quite clarify. Yeah, I don't like this variation. I don't like what he's doing here at all. I think it's too good for white. This should be responded to because this is nothing to just shrug and let disappear. But this is too good for white, I think. So it's hard to say what to do instead. This is interesting, creating a co. That was small, yeah, we got that. Now we're fighting over this. I don't think you realize what we're fighting over, though. I think I'd want to play here first. Because this is what's so annoying about this whole variation, yeah? The fact that there's, like, Aji everywhere? I don't know. I think that's wrong, never mind. Ignore that. So we got that. Ended it, because I figured why not. And then here! Look at what he's starting to create here. This area right up here, this is good for him. This is good. I have to reduce him. This is exactly the way the game should be going. I should be worrying about him. Not the other way around. I mean, I've got to try to come in here. I've got to maybe try to think about how I can, you know, lean on this to reduce the center. I mean, I still don't like the position that he's in. I don't like the fact that he's so low on the left. That the top was broken up and can be broken up even further. And that, you know, all of this is still undercut. I don't like any of this. So I think this is a bit of a hard game for black. I don't like that there's still so much I don't like a lot of things here. That there's so much Aji here still. But if he's going to take this game, it's going to be this way. So I do like greedy and I don't care. I get greedier and I didn't care even then. And I still didn't care. And at this point, I think the game's pretty much over. Because I don't care if he kills my middle stones. I really don't. He needs to play this last thing he can do. And then I guess I'm probably gonna come in, or try to come in. Dang, my throat's dry. But yeah. Interesting game. Study invaded me. That wasn't a good idea at all. This wasn't going to live. Not without severe pain. I almost played this. That would have been funny. Because I wasn't certain if I could actually get out of here if I did that. I mean, I guess I can. But this is Gote now. So maybe he doesn't die if I play this way. So yeah, that could have been a problem. That Atari is what I needed the most. Because the minute I got that stone, he's in trouble. And taking this was no good. He's got to get out, which means the bottom dies. And then we go back into having to, I don't know, button up this area, I guess. Could be interesting, I guess. Well, it's a bit too much for me, though I'm not counting at all. Just looking at this bottom side, and I don't think it's equal to this, and that, and that, and that, and Comey, and everything. But anyway, that's that game. I'm going to have to keep trying to play more games until I get a game as black, so I can do center and say, as requested. So I hope you enjoy this game, I hope you enjoy those games when I finally play them. Right now, though, it's 4 o'clock, so I'll take a break and eat first, I think. And then maybe I'll try and do it later. We'll have to see. We will have to see.